Welcome to today's video. I am so excited to have you once again on this platform, and I'm going to be talking about so I'll leave that. Is social media worth your time? That is the question I'm going to be addressing in today's video. So if you haven't met before, you are most welcome. My name is Beatrice Yakubu. I am the founder of Beatrice Yakubu Media. We help people with digital marketing skills, including social media and how to attract clients to your business. This question of is social media worth your time is an interesting question, isn't it? I'm going to address this with 4 points, which hopefully by the end of it, you will get to understand why social media is absolutely important for your business. When we talk about business, you're talking about 4 fundamental things, which is who are you going to serve as a business owner? How would you find these people in order to serve them? And also, how would you grab their attention? What would you give them? These are the 4 key areas as a business owner that you should be addressing. So, what is it that you want to serve people with? That would be your niche. And of course, if you are watching me, you are perhaps a coach, a therapist, or an entrepreneur. So think about what it is that you want to serve people with. And I remember when I first started, and they used to say that, the business is not about you, it is not about money, but it's about the service that you want to offer people. So always have that in mind. I used not to understand because I started so that I could make money. But the point is, without service, how are you going to make the money? People would pay you because you have actually delivered a good service for them. So that's the first premise of your business. And whatever it is that you do, you are doing it because you want to serve people. And when you serve people, you are changing their lives. Either you are, even if it's a product, if it's a service, you are helping them to be able to achieve or get to do 1 or 2 things that they couldn't do, or get to achieve what the results that they're desiring for paying for your service. So obviously, because what you are providing them is so good enough, the money becomes irrelevant to them to give it to you, so that in exchange for your services, in exchange for your expertise. So that is the reason why you start a business. And of course, getting the right niche is very important. So of course, you need to think about that, which perhaps if you are a coach, obviously coaching is vast. You need to narrow it down as to what type of coaching you want to do. Then the next thing is, where do you find them? And that is where social media comes in. If we think about where to find people, traditionally we found people by word of mouth. We found people through radio, through through newspapers, through television. Those are the places that we used to find people, or even networking, we used to find people. But here's the thing, as the saying goes, the high street was already dying before COVID put the last nail on the coffin. And for that reason, we are not perhaps going out as we should. And also, people are so busy because guess what? We would rather be on social media than even go out and socialize. And even when we go out to socialize, we are still holding these devices and chatting with people who are far away rather than those who are sitting in front of us. Sounds right? So you need to finding them on social media is significant. And why is that? Because over 4 billion people are on social media at the moment. So you talk about Twitter, talk about LinkedIn, talk about Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, Clubhouse. We are all in these pockets all the time, 24/7. Now, if you look at over 4 billion, that is half of the world population, and that gives us an enormous opportunity to be able to meet people. And how do you meet them is the next point. The next point is, how do I get people their attention, right? So, in terms of getting their attention as a business owner, as the saying goes, you have to be in it to win it. You have to be on the platform and playing your part so that you can win it. How do you get on the platform? It is not just the question of opening your own account and that's it. There are so many facets that comes with opening an account, because you need to ensure that your fundamentals of the account is right, which is your banners, your bio, your profile picture, the links that link you from one, people can find you from one place, platform to the other. All those, your contact number, all those things are important, because those are all pointing to you as an individual and exposing you to the opportunity to be able to speak to the right people. The other thing is, in terms of finding them, and once you finish getting your platform right, the next thing that you do to find them is indeed getting the right message out. The right message will be what? Your ability to articulate what it is that, not necessarily that you offer, but what your industry, how you help people. So let's say that your ability to get people to understand how you help people is quite significant. And you could be talking about you directly or your industry, how it helps people. And that is your line of communication on social media with these people. Also, because over 90% of people are on social media for socialization, it is not a platform for selling. It is a platform for networking. It's a platform for connecting with people and having great conversation. Now, you might be wondering, where on earth am I going to get this time to do all these things right and still fulfill for my clients when I eventually sign them up? Here comes the solution. I have done this helping with the help of my children. And I know that if you have a child, or if you know a nephew, a cousin, they are going to be invaluable to you, because one, social media is their thing. They were born into social media. They are faster. They are savvy. They are just clever bunch of people, you know. But here's the thing, they are not using it right. They are using social media like majority of us do. They use it to check out on friends, they use it to stalk people, and they can't put their phones down. If you learn how to do it yourself, if you learn the basics and the fundamentals and you know what to do, guess what? You can teach them. And then they will take over your social media platform, thereby relieving you of this responsibility so that you can fulfill. Not only that, you also stand the chance or the opportunity of teaching them, because when they are going to be posting for you, guess what? It has to be your language, right? As they are working with you for some time, they will learn your business. And what a great way to transfer your skills to your children, your skills to your nephew, your nieces, and your skills to the subsequent generation. I feel that is incredible. And so that is why I feel that you need to take social media seriously as far as your business is concerned, and to ensure that not only are you learning it, you are also teaching it the right way to your offsprings. Just a recap. Number one is for you to realize that your business is there to serve people. Number two is for you to know that where would you find these people, and social media comes handy. Number three is for you to also know that you need to give something, that is you being on the platform and you being able to communicate. And finally, transferring the skills to your children. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe to my channel. click on the notification bell, and then so that you get notified when I release more videos. Thank you, and let me hear your comment. Take care.